What's up? The title is real. It is a big fake trophy on the line. The weekly Blitz Arena, we've late joined it by 18 minutes. But we're in here now. We are in here in this arena, and let's see if we can catch up. It's big. There's 751 people in it, but I'm already like above average at like 370 with 0 points, 0 games played. Let's start him out with a berserk. Let's go. Get in here, y'all. It's a Goring Gambit. It's a Goring Gambit. Yeah, take my pawns. Take my pawns. That would be a good move if you could move twice in a row, but my king won't be there, and my bishop will recapture. H6 keeps me away from knight g5, but knight g5 was never what I wanted. To attack this, what I want is not that either, because then that will happen. Maybe that, but then still that will happen. Let's go with... Okay, let's do this. Hit f7, right? Before there's castling as an easy way to defend it with the rook. So we drag out this uncomfortable move. And then I want to hit you like so. I want to hit you like so. And if you take me, then I'm going to go queen takes, hit g7, knight f6, I'm going to go e5, that's what I was thinking about. Kind of like this line a little bit. I can throw in this move a3, which I think is just like a little bit tricky. Doesn't really change much, I think. Or actually, knight f5 might have been good. Okay, bishop a5 they do anyway. Knight f5. No, I don't. Actually might have been good. Okay, I think they should take this knight. I think it's too dangerous to let come to the square. But they let me. Don't let me do that. Don't let me do that. Okay, we're still down a pawn. We still got our Gambit glasses on. What do we got next? I'm trying to go like e5, right? I don't want to allow these to be the next couple moves. I don't think they're gonna be. Something tells me that it's not so easy to do. Go here in e5. Didn't have this. I didn't really have any easy way to attack this. Okay, definitely not exactly how I want this to go. Something went wrong here. Something went wrong. We'll do better next game, but we'll still win this game. 11 seconds, plenty of time. I'm not gonna start. Okay. Yeah, we can take it. Don't lose your queen. It's actually very clever. Oh, wow. We got him. We got him. We got him. We got him. Alright. We played better with 11 seconds than with lots of time. I'm just crazy sometimes, kids. I don't know what to tell you. So... What's up, Darkwing? Goring Gambit. Best by test. Ulaichich. How y'all doing? Storm, Belrog, Deva, Gazi, hello from India. Hello to you. Can we get some Grave Budapest? Yes, we can. What a great request. Here, I'm begging you. No, they really didn't want it. They said, please can I decline your gambits at all costs? Alright, fine. Go here. Sure. Okay. Really want me to take that. Go b5 and ac5, grab that. Let's go with d5. I feel like that's what you really don't want me to do. I wanted this structure, the point would be to queen here, here, but you went so far out of your way to make it happen. I'm not sure it's a good idea at all. Okay, let's just go pawn takes and enjoy our center. We got some time to make up to catch first in this arena. Let's go with... I want this. Can I make this happen? d4 trapping this knight? I want to go b5 next, so just taking away the square. It's a really ambitious idea, but like takes, hits the queen, right? So you move your queen anywhere there, even though this pawn is kind of toast in that position, then b5. I think one good option for white might be this. It's kind of annoying. I go here. This could have been really smart though. Then, but that didn't help you. Didn't address this problem at all. G5 though could have been a good move. E7 could have been annoying, or because like maybe even like you just trade everything here. Take d4. But now, okay, we do it now. But okay, I can take a4 and do this at minimum. Maximum. Rook e7. We still or rook f8 rather. So I want all three of these pieces for my rook, basically. That's what I'm saying. All three of them. Queen f3. Okay, that rook I'll save. That didn't help. That did not help. Just gonna develop. No, they could have played this more ambitiously, I think. Alright, we just gotta make some quick moves. Let's bring the pieces in. They can take on f7 if they want. Doesn't lead anywhere. Trade, king takes, check, I'll go back. I mean, e4 took away bishop d5, which is what I want to play. This, let's just keep this shut. Let's just keep it shut. Happy about that. And it's a very clean piece. We just have limited time. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Go back. There's really nothing here. also have knight e6 as a nice option, but this... Just get the bishop. Even, not that the bishop was doing a whole lot, but... what can they do? They go here to make this threat. Just take it. Take c2. It's too good of a trade. Make d3 and promote. Had that in the bank this whole time. This was never hanging. Yeah, that guy hates free pawns. We got a bush gas ultra declined. He ultra declined my bush gas gambit. Okay, let's just go back and trade queens. Avoid any complications. And once we trade queens, I'll bring my rook here or something like that. I would say we're up 2 pieces, but we might be up 3. The joke was this bishop is bad. That was the joke. I mean, I had queen a1 last turn. Here, d4, d4, I'll take this. Okay, 3, then I have me 2. This is kind of a waste of our time. Yeah, long arena though. We got a ways to go to catch up. But so doable. So doable. Okay, enjoy your check. Let's go here just for fun. Oh, that was going to be a fork. Oh, if the king were there. Oh my goodness. Okay, that was pointless. Alright, there we go. Let's keep it rolling here. Egypter. Goring again. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, they were already ready. We were already ready to roll. Another bishop b4? Why did I get that twice in a row? All I need to do is just not allow that to be checked. You know what? They think it's a Danish. That's why they're doing it. Okay, knight f6 without d6. We have to strike with this move. I'm not going to let you just castle. I'm not going to let it happen. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Take, take. Okay, let's roll with this. We gotta roll with this. Take. Now we're gonna take g7 or g8. And how are we gonna follow that up? Take g7 or g8. Gonna go with like queen e2 check. Okay, let's take this. Can't trade queens, that's gonna be check. And then I'll take your queen. So g8. I wanted to go like I should have played it like this and this. I was thinking like queen c2 and then take. Okay, queen c2. I'm threatening this. Should take this pawn then. A few moves from castling. Just a few. Gonna try to make it as difficult as possible for you. Okay, let's go here. This is an interesting idea, because bishop e6, this looks a little inevitable, but what if I put my knight on e4? Over here. There. Then I have this move. Minimum, which, I don't know why I thought that was hanging. What? No, they just go queen 7. Okay. Let's go with rook d1 and knight d4. They're lacking squares a little bit. At minimum, I just keep them cut. You know what? I think this is a fun option. I think I should go with it. Bishop g5, just make this big trade. Probably could have just played bishop f4 pretty simply, and then like gone after this. Just kept him cut. But I'm gonna make this trade take h7. Back. No, really. This is bad for you, though. This is very bad for you. Hit c7. For these other problems. Like this. Like this. King never escaped, and I'd love to take that. What do you go here? I can play knight d7. So like this, take and take here, and now we are up. Lots of material. Not even winning an exchange, but winning the rook hole. Yeah, we managed to keep the king cut off. Just the important part there, big takeaway, was we just never let the king out of the center. And from there, we just had like lots of fun ideas. It's a full rook here. Should be good. It's safe enough. Let's bring moves go. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. My opponent wasn't even really trying to pre-move prank me so much, but I had to hedge against all that. Just didn't have enough time there, so we drew. Yeah, I tried to pre-move everything. Tried to pre-move everything. And the one spot, that was dumb. I lost like a full second and a half there because like my king move was illegal. Let's play a walrus gambit. Ooh, let's play a bush gas gambit. Please take my pawn. Please take my pawn. Take it. Take the pawn. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't do it now. I mean, it's too much pressure on d5. What I need to play... Okay, I need to play like this. I need to play like this. What we're going to do is we're going to be slick. We're going to be slick. We're going to do a little knight maneuver along the 7th and 8th ranks. This is how to be slick. You bring your knight there against these pins. You go h6, and you're just going to run them out of rope. So bishop's on h4, but there's not a there's not an I3 on the board. Real ones sing the alphabet to figure out which letter comes next. So d4 now. I just need to hedge against d4. King h1. King h1, I thought you would be moving your knight to play f4 to get out of that. Alright. There we go. We've achieved it. We're officially slick. We are officially slick. And what we can do now is knight h5 and come in here. To this square. Look at that. We brought our knight across. What I want is like d5 and like knight f4, make the bishop move and win this pawn. That's my dream. I feel like my opponent has no ideas. Like if I do nothing, like here, I'll literally play a6 just to take away bishop b5 in this position. Do you have a plan? No. He said no, I have no plan. Okay, that's good to know. So, let's play d5. Now let's attack here. Like so. So I'm planning to take d3, bishop takes e5, and bishop takes d... Oh, he wasn't listening to me. So, okay. Can I... No, let's not get to... Oh, it's pinned! It's pinned! You just pinned yourself! You just pinned yourself! Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. That was funny, because they went king h1, but they were just shuffling around the 7th. Come on, like, you're never gonna even draw a chess game by playing for a draw, by just, not doing anything, moving around, the first and second ranks, never trying to cause me any problem, never trying to play for d4. You think you can just, and just cling on like a fortress, but with all your pieces? And bro literally offered me look, he just offered me a draw. He wanted to draw so badly. What's up? What's up? I can't believe he just offered me a draw. It's actually really funny. No, but it's so easy to play when I know I have no risk. I can just do whatever I want. I can play a6 and just come up with ideas because you're not going to do anything to me. No, I mean, the scary thing is okay, here I even blundered f7, doesn't matter. Come on, you gotta, come on. Have some ambition. Don't be scared. use you too. You know, resigning is also an option. I'm just putting that out there. A lot of people in the chat room in this late chess arena are complaining about their opponents not resigning right now. Because you lose arena time, right? I have no threats at all, not one. Alright, I'm hoping to demonstrate some of our gambits, but, you know, our opponents sometimes need to take them. Some gambits are kind of undeclinable. That one is, I guess, declinable. You can get a dead equal position if you want. What's up, Jake Biederman? Darcy McDonald? Clock. Don't worry, there's plenty of time. This is unstoppable. This dude is like burning as much clock as possible. Oh my god. Alright, he's getting a report. He's getting a report. I think it is, see, he's like, it's the maximum amount of time he can spend without Lichess just timing him out on each move. Like literally with mate checkmate next turn. Did he hear me roast him? And I was like, I'm just gonna waste this guy's time. Yeah, this is such a report. Please normalize reporting this behavior. I know all the time, like, people do this, they like stall out games. Like, report every single time you're doing a favor for everybody else. Chess.com, Lee Chess. And then he can time it all the way down again. Right, I think it gives him like 60 seconds to move here. No, I mean, it's just zero tolerance for this. This is just ridiculous. Just removed. Signed there. Okay. This goes to the same link, yeah. Stalled out as much time as possible with imminent checkmate on several moves in a row. After several decline draws. That's not true, actually. Multiple. Stalled out as much time as possible with imminent. Stalled out quite literally as much time as possible with imminent chicken moves in a row. Multiple rows. Left positions. Locked. Okay, let's go. Can you quickly look at my queen b6 idea? Sorry, queen b6 where? Do I ever play classical FIDE anymore? Yes, I did just play a tournament in Norca, but I did okay. I gained like 6 points. Oh, you're literally in the YouTube chat, dude? But I want to brag about a draw with FM, so I will stall. Probably just toxic. Yeah, you are. I mean, I hope Lichess blocks your account. That's pathetic. I reported you. I hope more people report you. Don't do that. If that's the last time you do it, then that's okay. Then I hope you don't get your account blocked if you're genuinely sorry. But otherwise, if that's who you are and that's what you do, you shouldn't be on Lichess. Alright, we have a big center here because our Goring was declined. Let's bring our bishop to... just e2. Yeah, that's probably is who they are. Here, I want to brag about a draw with an FM. So that's why I couldn't make less sense. If you want to brag about a draw with FM, then play well. Could have tried that. Didn't try that. Okay, let's just keep trying to defend our big center here. We should probably play a little faster. Let's play h3, recapture, can guard this. No, I mean, it's a really nice center. It is a really nice center. It is not under attack. I can just kind of play behind it now. And at some convenient moment, we can strike. No d5 strikes, no way to hit this anymore. I'm not sure they should have traded that. Like, the bishop could have come to g6, maybe. Given me some sort of issue. I can now look at this. Alright, let's just do this. I mean, what can you ever do to me? I don't feel like black has anything in their position that they can cause me a problem. Also, this could trap the knight. I'm not seeing a square. But I am seeing queen takes h3. No, with bishop g2, I think we're good. Yeah. No squares for the knight. I mean, I could have also just played bishop g2 back. And, like, also, even if they played h6, like f4, I mean, position was so good. That actually probably would have been more fun to demonstrate. Take queen h3 and just queen e2 should be fine. Like, you need other pieces in the game, and they're just not. Like, you can't play just like this. You need other pieces in the game. The e5 was an idea several times, but I also just like had the opportunity to just build up my position to, like here, like fully maximize everything before I like broke it open. You know, that's such a really smart idea like that. Can I go here and trap the queen? I think the answer is yes. Queen h4 only move, and then I just come across. Like, it looked like my king was exposed, but like it's the same principle that like, is your king safe if you put it in the middle of the board in a king and pawn endgame? Yes, your king's not unsafe there, right? Because who's gonna get your king? There's no one. There's just pawns on the board. Same principle here, like same general idea. They need pieces active doing stuff to be able to get to my king. And they didn't have that, so it allowed me the luxury to just kind of do whatever I want here with the king really completely untouched. That's actually a good move. Because now they have forecheck if I move the bishop. Okay, I'll just call this off. But okay, the queen has a route home. It's not no longer getting trapped. She's no longer getting trapped. But okay, it's still awful. Oh, I missed this. No, but not really. Trade. Rook will shift to h1. Queen back to d8 and knight f6. Otherwise, bishop h6 and h4. But I don't need to make it complicated at all. I can just cover this square. Alternatively, we can make it complicated. At h4, I'm happy to take and shift the other rook over. c6 was kind of annoying. So let's make this a little bit more direct. Take. I have some fancy move like this. Or this. rook's just hanging. Oh, wow, I guessed wrong. Oh my god. It's a terrible guess. Shoot. Am I gonna lose to them? See, am I gonna draw? Wait, you can go anywhere else. Stupid. Alright, come on. That was dumb. That was dumb. That was dumb. They did a good job holding off checkmate. They made me guess wrong on the pre-moves. We got a bush gas accepted here, though. Knight c3 is actually the best way to play against the Stafford, is just play h3 next. And I'm going to go with the fact that they know that and play f5. Which is the spicy option that the bush gas allows that the Stafford doesn't. The Stafford would have my knight already here. I have just bishop f2 and queen d4 right now. I mean, I do like this move as well, though. Bishop f2, take, queen d4, king somewhere, take this, d3, queen back. It's fine. Okay, let's go with this. I don't know. I mean, I'm 100% sure the engine would want me to do this, queen d4. I just feel like it takes the life out of the position a little bit. Because this one still, this is very dangerous. Castles you could lose, right? Just a classic idea. Otherwise rook f1, so d4, but I can just eat it. I could just lose here. This. I mean, castle's queen h4, right? Their problem is h2 is hit and f2 is hit, right? So h3, and then I would just take f2 with 3 attackers there. So then, rook f1, but I can just take rook move and then go pull right back. Just kind of funny. Is there a reason I shouldn't do that? I don't know. Take, rook moves, I'll come right back, just without the h-pawn, same position. It's a nice little idea that knights can do sometimes to rooks when they attack something here, or like knight b5, let's say attacking c7. Oh my goodness, I'm so blind. Very stupid. Very, very stupid. Did not see that at all. Check and just take the knight. That's tough because I had a nice position there too. Can we make this work though? I was hitting e5 and now I'm hitting these. I think this might actually be tricky for white. You move the bishop, but then I take, and then I move in the rook. It's hard to recommend something. Do you just go here, give the bishop castles? Just like... So, do that. ASAP. Cat. How do I get there? So G6, take 58, K2, B4. It's quite interesting. I don't know. I think they should take this one. Yeah, it might have been dumb. Pretty interesting. I want to go rook d8, king e2, and like queen e4 check. Right, so imagine they took this one. Like, that's mate. No, it's not mate. We got then. That one. Here. So this is hanging. We should be all good here. Take this and the rook next. Go rook c1. Aha! I'm clever. I am clever. They moved that c pawn. We got check and winning the queen. We found something good today. We did. We did. It took us a while. But we did one thing right. Oh, that was hanging. That was the whole point of my move, even. I almost got pre-move pranked, but I didn't. Okay, let's go. Let's get a roll now. They killed our streak with that win. Great job not tilting. Thank you. I needed that. We're gonna win this arena. I think here I need h3, or else this and this is bad. What? That can't be what they meant to do. I don't know what just happened. Nope. I really felt like after the draw, then hang a knight, that could be tilt-off territory, yeah. Found you didn't subscribe on YouTube. Chess Miller followed on Twitch. Appreciate y'all. Oh wait, let's get him here now. Then with this rook. Take. King back, knight c6, knight e7. Might just be a bunch of pawns. Let's just go here while I think about things. Get off this, I can take stuff, then g3, I don't know. Just wasn't really sure about it. What do I even do here? Double? What is next? Knight there? It's just so funny. Yeah, knight here, right? That's what's next. Okay, so then that gave me that opportunity. See, it's a good thing we're not here, right? This could be bothersome or something. Now I can just take this in peace after I was thinking h7. Some nice progress here. Let's get the queens off the board. Check. Or just a clean piece up. Very clean. This is the start of some good quality chess to be played. Just turn it off. Okay. You know, if you want to resign, you can. Nobody's stopping you. It is a free country. You can make that decision. And I would even support you. I would support you. Don't be scared. You can do it. It's this button over here. Nice. Found the button. Alright. What we really need is a streak, because you gain more points in the arena if you've won games in a row. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Simple as that. I'm seeing my surgeon again tomorrow. First time since surgery on my left foot. I had a request for, what's this? Okay, well I can't just let you do that. Oh? What, you got a Black Mardeemer? Aha. Spice. I mean, I know the way to play against it is just take in here. Is this like a fun move though? Like e5, c5? I want to do something fun than just accept a gambit. Alright, is this annoying? I don't want to give you like your the Von. If Bishop G5, I'm playing against the Von Papille. Oh my goodness, it's like this guy watched my video. You play Queen E2. No, wait, that's not a good move. Because now E6, I just need to not get my bishop trapped. Yeah, I just need to not lose it. So just like anything like this, and we're fine. Yeah, they needed like we need 2 to keep pressuring here. Then like castles generate some initiative. But this is not good for my opponent. What happens if somebody cheats in an arena? I'm not sure leeches can catch it in time, is the truth. They'll catch it after, ban your account, and refund the rating points. I mean, like, it's not even money here, it's a digital trophy. And it's a digital number next to your name. Stakes to do something like that are not high. But good question. I mean, any move here is good, really. I did want to do that, but just come here instead. Very, very comfortable extra pawn, and honestly, I'd like to get kind of underneath my opponent's position, so to speak. I did want to use the square. I really did. Which way to castle? Okay, let's go there. Cut off their castle, maybe. I think this is really annoying. It takes, and then I want to go here. Might have been actually really stupid. Just go here, and I'll use my newfound E file. Might have been really stupid. But it is tough to guard all this. So they played bishop e2 so that they could castle, but now I don't know. I just have the same position just without the pawn. We're just gonna keep adding pressure. D2. What comes next there? I wanted my knight to f5. Well, I can do this, bother them kind of from all directions. Maybe this was better for that reason. Still lots of targets back here. I also had like take and no, I didn't. They can go with rook takes and they're surviving. Okay. Shit. Shoot. How does this keep happening? Oh, what's this saying? Let's get into C2. G3 forced. My knight to come somewhere else. Oh, yeah, let's trade. This was really dumb. No flag. That could happen. Now running. Okay. Jesus. Whew. I gotta win a little more directly than that. Have I ever had more time than my opponent? No, but I also berserk every game. I've berserked every single game, so that means I cut my time in half. So I start with 2.5 minutes, I start with 5. That was tense. What's up, Signs of Life? Alright, let's keep it going. I've learned nothing. Will you take my pawn? No. I said no. Okay. We're gonna have to do our slick maneuver. Boom, boom, boom. That's what to do against this bishop. To run it totally out of rope. So that there's no way it can stay on this diagonal. What's up, Kevin Joby? Big fan. The mic is not right. Is this better? Let me know if the mic's okay. Let me know. Take Rook e4 is not off the table. I guess maybe it's not the best idea. But it was interesting because, like, I could take here. Yeah, that is crazy. Well, that was a crazy one, but somehow all my games have been like that. No, I'll just go here. But now the queen's a little misplaced. I mean, this is the only thing I can do from there. I have g5, long with ac5 winning this. Let's stick with this. Let's stick with our slick. The mic is bad. Hello, hello. Oh. Is this better? This should be better. What do I recommend against Scandi? I recommend the Von Popiel Gambit. Play d4 on the second move. I'm so glad you asked, also. So this is the second time we were able to do our favorite maneuver. You knock the bishop away and then use this to our advantage to jump into this f4 square. If you go to the link tree, which should be right there. Let's go. Okay, wait. Here. I want this, obviously. G takes f3. I expected knight d2, and then I was going to just go rook d8. Got our pieces doing good jobs here. Knight d2, rook d8, and then they don't really have knight e3 with that now hanging if they move the knight. So then, yeah, I want to force gf3, and then pouring into f4 would be very nice, right in front of these doubled pawns. They can't control that. Bring that knight there, but now you're very tied down, it seems to me. Next, Maybe queen f6? I don't need to deal with this. What do I want to do next? Knight f4 is nice, but I like queen f6. It puts some pressure on them to deal with f2. Let's just do this. Put some pressure on them to deal with f2. Also, I could play this with f5. Now that I just put my rook there, I just kind of realized. It's another option. Okay, now let's pour in. Because they play bishop here, they reinforced f3 a lot, so this made less sense. I was looking at like rook d2, knight g3, knight takes d2, and then queen takes f2, combining with this. But now, okay, this is what I wanted. Now we can force trade on f3. Let's go queen e6 because I don't want that. But I also didn't want to move my bishop because I didn't want to lose that. So, big achievement here. Next is probably h5, h4. Because if I go h5, you need to play h4, then queen h3, and I can win that pawn. Okay, let's deal with this, though. Bishop somewhere. Maybe we don't deal with it. Let's just go queen h3. Okay, you take it, I take back. What do you really got? What do you really got? I think we've been playing this pretty well, actually. Your queen's now all the way on a2, which is why I felt like going there made sense, and you're kind of being queen tradey, and I didn't like those vibes. This here. f3 hangs, right, for starters, but I love to get a rook around there, so this was doing nothing, but I did just give them bishop g3, but let's hit him with h5, h4. So, h5, h4, also the rook should come here. Yeah, queen's out of the game. h4, and I'm going to take this. The queen should be able to defend f3 right now, but it can't. Can't. And then this becomes pretty brutal then. That was a smart idea to not lose the game immediately and try to flag me. Alright, let's go. What do you got? I don't love my move. Ooh, what's up here? Yes, 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 yes. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Haha. It's almost like I saw that pre-move prank coming. This is tough. Yes, let's go. Let's go. Oh, that was so well done. That was really well done. Ah, we did something right. What arena am I playing? I'm playing the weekly Blitz arena on leechess.org right now. Thank you, thank you. What's up, Katono Kane? 3, 2, 1. Whew. Hello. Yeah, I can't believe we pulled that off. I can't believe we pulled that off. It was crazy. Because I was scared of them throwing an h6 at any moment, and I just didn't know how to hedge that risk. This should be pretty nice. What I like here is this. Knight e5, knight e6, take... I have like queen h5, knight f7, e1. I can also just kind of play just something normal. But I do like this most. I do like this the most.
I don't know. Seems fun. Because I suspect you want this long castle. Oh, that was the one thing you couldn't do. Well, there were a few things you couldn't do, but that was one of them. Now this is brutal. These checks. Let's do queen. I also had bishop. Okay, it's not like immediately lost though. We need to combine it with like some c4, f4, f5. We need our rooks in the game. f4, f5 is not really on the table, so let's choose c4. So we need a pawn trade, right? That's what you should do. When you're not sure what to do, look for your rooks. Look for your rooks. So now they played d4, but they cut this, right? So it made a lot of sense. They didn't want to make this pawn trade and open these files. But they gave me one other toy here. b4 is another toy I have, but this is my favorite toy, f5. I think it's just pretty straightforward. If I prepare it, then they go here, and f5 here. Don't want to give them all that time. Let's just go. Let's just run them over. Just run them over. So, yeah, this is the resource I was thinking. Because, like, queen takes bishop f5 wins some material. But they could just go king c8. Rook f7, not clear where I'm getting. Let's play f6, because I like this point that the bishop hangs if they take on f6 again. Take. They need the queen's defense here. So queen d6. Then... Oh, but they just give that. Queen d6, I mean, I understand why they did it, but still shouldn't have. Okay, and we did it with a little bit more time than usual. Because ordinarily I would have calculated f5, I would have calculated f6, but this time we didn't do that. So we have a little bit more time to work with when our attack just comes through and we're up a piece. We're not just going to get flagged here. We've had some crazy escapes. And some crazy not escapes. It's been an up and down sort of arena. This is check, or else native 3 would have gotten me, but it's check. Let's use them all. Can I get you? I can't get you on e8 right now. I mean... Okay, don't waste time, William. Native 3, it's covered. Queen d8. I was just... Yeah, I can get him. Queen... This is a threat. Queen d8 here, you're out of scores. Or here, you're out of scores. Yeah, we go. I mean, they probably should play knife 3 and trade the queens. You're joining? Can we 1v1? Yeah, if you join the arena. But typically I do play my viewers. I play my subscribers on YouTube. Nice, we got him there. I do. But make sure you are a YouTube subscriber for more Gambit Man content. Alright, we're rolling in this arena right now. We are storming through. This is what we wanted. It's this arena, weekly Blitz arena on Leech Chess right now. But you will have joined it quite late. Otherwise, just stay tuned. This is a fun line. They grabbed the bishop pair, but queen takes d4 is actually very playable. People don't really realize this. Queen takes d4 is playable if you don't just get kicked, and the knight's not there. That's the piece that traded off. So the queen's just chilling in the center of the board, actually just being very strong. For example, bishop e7 can't be played. So she's just here, no knight c6. I'm going to castle long and try to play e5. Just kind of like run them over. Like, so yeah, you have a bishop pair, right? So you went there, but it's dangerous, I think. It's just kind of feeling these moves. Queen is hit. I'm thinking these are your options, right? That's it. Queen b6. What I like here, because I don't want to allow just castles, so I need to stop that. Pressure f6 a number of times here. I don't want to allow you to just escape. Yes, thank you, Signs of Life, for posting that. Alright, well, this is just, you're just gonna die. I'll just take this a few times. I had a few options there. I'll just take this a few times. No, I mean, I think black last turn could have played knight takes e4. And then, okay, I would trade on e7 and then recapture, but your king would just be on e7. So it kind of sucks for that reason. Just come here. It's a pretty important pawn you're down. It's not just that I want a pawn, it's that it was the most important pawn. e5 is not a resource that could cover g4 because your queen is hanging. And otherwise, yeah, your piece is not good. Yeah, it's tough. This queen takes d4 recapture. Like, it makes a huge difference. The knight's not there. I cannot emphasize that enough. Let's go... Well, rook d4... Okay, I need to be a bit careful. Now there's e5. Right? And then that would cover g4. So you can't just do... Can't just totally ignore everything. So rook d4, e5. I think the best way to win might be to bring the rook to h4. Okay. 5. I can also go like just like check, take it. What was my best idea here again? Okay, let's come here. I can't allow bishop f5 under any circumstance. But otherwise, the plan is pretty straightforward. Oh, this was better. This is it. We finally worked around to get to a square we can access around this square. Now, okay, wait, you can move the rook, but checking f8. It's a little frustrating. Oh my god. Oh my god, I deserve that. I deserve that. Can I move the board down? Sure. Really dumb, really dumb, really dumb. Really dumb. Okay, counter berserk. Yeah, this is a very dumb blunder on my part. Let's go bishop g4. Maybe try to take this pawn. Like if h3, yeah, I was gonna... Well, I guess they can go knight takes, right? But okay. It's fine, I wanted to get out of the middle. I was just gonna grab it. I want this now. Knight g6, f5, they're still okay, I guess. I think this is annoying for them to deal with. Trade knight g6. Now they've got all these light square pawns with the light square bishop. And we've got all these dark squares we're trying to hop around. What you should do is you should join the Discord. And you can stay up to date on everything there. Especially when I like have events like that to play viewers. Okay, what we're gonna do here is Queen f6. Yeah, we're making this as tricky as possible on them. Not giving you an easy route out of here. Let's castle now. Keep up the pressure. You're barely hanging on to have g3 as a resource here. Pressure, pressure, pressure all over the place. Now, let's increase it a little more. Let's twist the screws, if you will. I also, for key 8, castles this. It's a resource. c4 is another strong idea, but only if I have this under attack. Let's go with this. So, castles, this hangs. d4, I think, is not good, because then I'm going to go check what I wanted, and then knight f3. Otherwise, any knight move to open this, I have queen h4 without g3 as a resource. So it's somehow we've just added pressure and pressure, pressure. I think this has been a very well played game. Unlike the last game where I blundered checkmate and won. Unlike the last game. Okay, d4. But now they're stretching themselves a little thin. Oh, I also have just... This is just very simple. Just check. And even if knight f3 is a little complicated with both our queens attacked, I also have just queen e4. So, yeah, we really... Our opponent just had a normal position, but we kept up the pressure in such a way that we never let them castle in any direction. And now... this sucks for them. It really do. Knight takes you don't want. So this pawn takes this force. That's why I did it right now. Just so that I can take d4 if like the knight moves, that I could just take it. And just go up 2 pawns. But I don't even need that. I could just move the queen. Keep the pin. Okay, GG. That was maybe one of my best played games. Look at that. 95 accuracy from William and 80 accuracy from my opponent. I like these structures a lot. Like the Vienna players don't really phase me. I'm trying to play here knight c6. Really control the dark squares, bishop g4, knight e7, look for knight d4 stuff. Here they took c5, and it's already like a nice little structure here. I have good control over these dark squares. And my opponent should probably look towards castling right now, because they never got another chance. Knight e2, I was just playing knight e7, staying flexible. And now with f4, I'm playing bishop g4. There's no f3 to deflect me. I'm hitting this knight. Knight d4 looks like an option. And when they're playing here h3, I can take it, because I want to just recapture on f4 and really just have this very solid extra pawn because I have just such great dark square control. So otherwise here, knight takes e2 has to be played, and we're just keeping up the pressure in such a way, like now that we've induced h3, so queen h4 check, you know, would win the knight in this position, for example, because they don't have g3, as they would if the pawn were defending it. So knight g6 here, that to come back, and then so they played here knight e2, right? I mean, they didn't like this position here with, again, lots of dark square problems. All over the place. The queen can do a lot of things to the king and other things there. So knight e2, queen f6, hit b2, which was an important move to, again, I'm just playing natural stuff, improving my position throughout. You know, like, I just bring my queen out, looking to castle. I hit b2 in this position, so they got to defend it somehow. And after castles like this, had another problem, which was d3 pawn, so they, you know, it's just, my opponent was a good player, but it just, problems galore, and they never got their pieces off the back rank. So... Oh. Okay. Could you do that later? Can you do it later? Later. What? Yeah. Thank you. Okay, wait. We made the first page. We made the first page. We're 9th in the arena. Look at that. Let's go. We're battling here. This is where the battle begins. Alright, I'll check it out. The knock knock gambit, I like that. What Lichess extension? It is Lichess Tools on Chrome, developed by Sidewrite, a fan of mine. And I'm a fan of his for making this. Wow, this is a super advanced line, King F2. Super advanced line. Wow. I am impressed. It's so much to explain. What's the point of that? You're just trying to have like the king more in the game when you play knight d5 and trade into this endgame. Basically, that's my understanding. And I play here queen e5 so that knight d5 I can take it and hit b2. That's basically what's going on. Otherwise, like this recapture can be pleasant for them. So, yeah, Caruana played this move once, and then it became kind of trendy. But you know you've hit the big boys when they're hitting you with queen f2. Okay, h3. Sorry about that. It's New York. What are you going to do there? Are you going to play f4? Also, h3 so you're not losing this pawn? I could play knight h5. Knight h5, f4... Doesn't really get anywhere. Let's go here. I guess, yeah, they've been preparing f4. Okay. Should I come this way? No. Do they want all this? Do they want all this? Oh. Wait, what? Where did my time go? Did I berserk? Oh, man. Can I just do it? It's just free? Maybe I should have gone here. Knight d5. I don't think there's anything here. They've spent a lot of time pushing pawns, but I don't know for what. Also just AB2. 97 King of Fate. Didn't get them anywhere. Yeah, that was a good move. Shoot, I'm just gonna run out of time again. My position's so much better too, it sucks. Nothing I can do. Stupid. What? Did I berserk that game? Or did I just let my time dwindle? What happened there? I don't even remember. Oh yeah, I did berserk. Why did I berserk against such a good opponent? Okay, I can't really do that. Again. Thank you, Kaizen. Oh, thanks for the cheers. Appreciate you. Game for you. Subscribe. Killeden followed. 321 VLK followed. Appreciate you guys. It was hot here. Where's my opponent? Okay. I'll take it. Alright, we're back on the first page. The Roxy buying for the patience. Yeah, it's true. It's true, but he played like Knave 3 in an English structure, and so I had to... He played a very solid line. Not smart to berserk that game. Not really sure what I was thinking. Plunder Thunder. Okay. Another Vienna player. Another victim. I love it. Let's go. Push that pawn, please. Yes, 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 yes. Love to see it. Okay. Step 1 is complete of get the bishop here and then close the door. Step 2 is just don't take this pawn, which would allow them to do that. And step 3 is just keep this bishop here. Stop them from castling forever, without d4 ever being played, without knight a4, because that's why I played a6 to create that square, so the bishop can snipe here for eternity. Now they have just this pawn sitting on f4 that I'm just going to ignore, just recapture. I want boom and then close the door, not to get the bishop on, you know, this bad side of the door, but the good side of the door. And d4 is so well controlled, all my pieces are doing it. In fact, every single one of my moves so far has been for this bishop to just stop them from castling forever. d4 will never happen. You'll never block this. And if you want to play queen e2 to prepare bishop e3, tough news for you. I'm putting my knight right on d4. Shout out to you with this pin on this knight. So they can play h3, right? Because knight d4 would have been a pin, so I'll take it. Now I'll jump in knight d4 anyway. Again, pawn is in the way of you causing me a problem. I have not touched this knight. Knight f6 doesn't help me in my big goal of knight d4. So, like, the knight might come to e7 instead. So, okay, we made that trade. Now we're hitting this and this. So you got some issues here. I think I have an exact game in this before. Because if you go queen d1 back, then I go queen h4, and you don't have g3. Your pawn's on h3. This is the same sort of issue we were talking about. When the pawn's on h2, at least you have g3. Otherwise, queen h4 check is just really brutal. Queen f2, step right into this, and I might have some fun moves with my knight. What I would do if I were white is honestly queen g3. No, but they choose the passive option. We can look at this again more after. I think they have to choose a really ambitious option and give the rook. Give the rook for some counterplay, but I had queen f6 there, so it's hard to really justify. Okay, this check is looking mighty nice, and they never managed any sort of castle, and they just resigned so quickly. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, wait. Let's have a look at this real quick. I've had this exact position before, I think. How many times have I had this position before? Yeah. I had this against 24 something 1 here. I'm about 2 out of 3 here. So funny. 3 out of 4 from this. I love this setup. Like, honestly, just f4, just play d6. Just don't take it and give them all the stuff they want. Hold this pawn, right? Bishop streaks down this diagonal. And so that's exactly what happened. As soon as they're not playing f3 and they might play f4, I just go here, and I'm very excited for you to put that pawn there. Because all I'm going to do is keep this on the board. Knight a4, I need this square. I don't want to get traded off for that knight. I love my bishop very much. And so with bishop to g4 here, now h3 kind of makes this problem worse. But the knight's coming to d4. This knight can come to e7 to support that further. And then, or it can come to g6, attacking f4. Then, you know, we can force this, queen h4. We've got lots of fun stuff that we can do to take advantage of all these dark squares that become weak. And typically, I like to cast along here. So we take on f3 here. Queen takes f3 and knight to d4. So attacking here and here. And queen d1, even though it makes the most sense, it's like, where do you go to guard this? Oh, not in this line of fire. It was actually a big blunder. So queen d1 here. Yeah, I think if knight b3, the problem is, like, queen g3, I take a1. But now they can generate some counterplay. It looks like, yeah, here gets you nowhere. The queen now guards against f7 and h8. But you can get some counterplay. Like, okay, you just gave the rook. But, okay, now I don't have queen f6 right now. If I recapture, you could just putting your rook to f1. Attack f7 is actually very interesting stuff. Not easy to guard this, because now if I go like here, this becomes really bad. So really interesting stuff how they can turn the tables. They just need to grab the initiative themselves, play some ambitious move like that. Here, the best move, according to the engine, is b5, trying to make sure I can take that, right? But it's saying, okay, you could sacrifice, get something for it. Otherwise, here it doesn't change anything. Fun lines. Otherwise, queen g3 directly. That's the best move. That's probably the best move, because here, okay, similar stuff that we were talking about is in this position. So maybe, is knight d4 not a good choice? Take, knight d4. Knight d4, queen g3, I don't really like that. What can I do instead? Multiple lines. What's another option here? Knight d4, queen g3. I could play pawn takes f4. It's the same position. Anything else? I kind of have to go for this. If they do it. E takes f4, bishop f4, same thing. I gotta go for knight takes e2. You gotta know what you're doing here. d1 takes fe5, but it's very rare. d5 rook f1. And the best move is here, just giving this. Oh, because we can long castle. Just out the way. Now we're the one who gave the rook and got some counterplay. Really just a wild line. But anyway, this is how I recommend to play against the Vienna. And, okay, so interesting rook sack lines going both ways. Interesting rook sack lines going both ways here. You just want to take it, and then just... Like, I can't defend both, so you should just defend neither. That's the moral of the story here. It was like takes, king, and if they take it, now we were able to... Oh, well, queen takes d3 was an option as well. So, I was going to say coordinate the rooks and defend everything. But yeah, queen d4, just defend neither. And just run with your king. I love that. Get the rook in there, threaten queen takes c4. Gotta counter sacrifice. Gotta take that initiative. Alright, wait. Let's get back to this arena. a6 was a mistake, but I didn't want knight a4. a6 gave us victory. Okay, gotta keep it rolling. Crucifix. Goring. Yes. Yes. That's okay. That's okay. Oops. It's an interesting line. I just played this against Materia until Tuesday. This exact position. Let's play your h3 to take away bishop g4. Yeah, don't want to give the bishop any squares. Let's just play something like rook b1. Again, tying down this bishop. Okay. Do I want to do this? Maybe. I could just go queen c2. Let's do this. Bishop c2. I like this. Queen d3. Do you play f5? Put some pressure here. But okay, queen d3. I just want to force g6. I think we've got some good comp for the pawn. It's a line anyway. Oh, but you know what I just gave them? I gave them bishop a6. I kind of forgot about that resource. I think they did too. Because that's why they didn't do it. Queen d3, g6 though. But then bishop f5 comes next turn, right? So okay, let's start with rook e1. Queen d3, g6. Queen e3, g6. What do I do? Maybe g4. It's questionable what I really accomplish. I don't know. Do you have an idea? Like, what if I just... Because if you play queen d7, right? Then I have, like, knight g5 and other resources. Queen d3, g6. I could do that and just come back. Like, was that worth my time? Hard to say. I don't think they really had an idea. Just go in there. Okay, well, is this a good move? Just b5. I mean, that's why they played a6. So that they had this, yeah, makes sense. Okay, but we just stepped back now. Let's look towards attacking this pawn now. Right, so I'm gonna put my bishop on b3, I'm gonna put my rook on d1. Okay, but now you gave me the... So okay, you got this square, that's true. But you gave me this square. I have to take advantage of it, or else this comes... Do you want that trade? Okay, I guess you did. Okay, we're coming here. Yeah, I mean, it's not like it was the greatest bishop in the world, but I like how the recapture maybe gave me some targets to play with. Knight on c4 is a very good piece, don't get me wrong. Well, trade take b6 is on the table now. Queen can't guard everybody. Well, that doesn't mean this was a bad move. Trade take b6. Yeah, it's probably what I gotta go with. Okay, trade take b6. Alright, Gambit glasses off, or even material. Interesting position of sorts. Gotta come here. Hard to say how to defend it, because if you go with that rook, I can take this one. This one, I could take this one. Right? So, I don't want to get trapped. Like, queen can come around and maybe, you know, look at running me out of squares. But we're good. I mean, he's got friends. It's like bishop b3, for example. It's probably simple. I mean, I've got a lot of options, but bishop b3 is the simplest, because knight a5 I can just take this. I'm just working on winning a pawn here. We're just working on just this one pawn. Yeah. c4, okay, it's a good move. Maybe trade, come back. But we got the pawn. It's kind of like a little bit of a stranded one. I can come in queen a3. But I like that I got the light square bishop against these light square pawns. And then I'd like to still look at queen g4. Okay, but they took my light square bishop, which makes sense. Alright, I just kind of try to defend this down a pawn. If I trade on a8... I mean, I understand what they're doing here. It's kind of tricky for me to play. Okay, this is my only choice. Rook takes, can I make some sort of problem here? I don't want to just, like, tie myself down. I'd like to be a little bit ambitious, maybe play b4. My extra pawn is a little, it's a little random. Like, let's say we play b4 and I trade this, so we each have, like, a passed pawn. Theirs is more solid than mine. And this f pawn extra is harder to utilize until or unless such point that queens are off the board. Rook e3 is interesting. Check king h2. Yeah, queen f2, queen e6. You gotta figure that's good for me, albeit dangerous. Albeit dangerous. You know what? Let's go for it. Check king h2, queen f2, queen e6, king g7. I wanted there, like, rook f3, queen g1, king g3, queen e1, king g4. I was looking at this. Queen e4. And can my king come all the way? No, maybe I just blundered a draw. Oh, they wanted that. Okay. Okay, b4 is a must. Yeah, it was a must. Oh no. Check. Come to e7. Oh, they gave me that. But they could have defended it. That was smart, potentially. King d7 here and push. Okay. It's just not enough time. I should just take the draw. Really? Try to flag me? They could risk a rook b3 at some moment. Okay. Alright. Tuesday Jin, subscribe with Prime on Twitch and followed. Appreciate you. Shout out. Alright, we are on the top page barely now. We're 10th. We gotta win some games. We gotta stick around on this top page and move up it. Alright, let's risk a berserk against Vladimir Shishkin. He wants to play like this. Okay. Okay. Should I take the whole center? We could. Seems that he wants me to. Okay, let's take. So we keep an eye on this move. It's kind of annoying. The thing is, I wanted a 5. I don't want to just draw like that. I want a 5. No. Now I can push it. It's a little dangerous now, but I would love to get it to f4. They could take me. They could. No, I don't have that. Okay, pawn takes. I think we're safe. And this move. So oh, what? This is hanging. Oh no, it's not hanging. Well, yeah, I hit the knight. But okay, the fact that I didn't even see it is not a good fact. But we're fine. Oh, did you just get a trap? No, you didn't. You could play h4, f4. So, what's up then? E5. I'm not a huge fan of my position, honestly. This is kind of streaking down and bothering me. Knight takes some effort to get rid of. Take this. Gotta do that. Bishop e6. I would love to play. Please move your knight. Thank you. We put enough pressure there. We made that happen. Now I want to get the rooks here and here. So then, where do you go? I'll come here. And there. Pressure. I think that was actually well done on my part. More pressure. Bishop needs to go somewhere. I could pull this off. This is crazy, but rook takes g3. I can go rook takes h3. They saw it as well. Gotta keep pressure. That was a. Oh, I could have checked h4 first. Check h4 here and check. I also had rook h4. I actually had a few winning moves there that I didn't really see. Not a fan of that move. But I need to not lose. Whoa. Oh. Oh. No way. Point two. That was the most stressful thing ever. Oh my god. I have to be like, because not just choosing a move, it's hedging against so many different things that they can play in that moment, such that nothing will be a blunder. Whew. It's even more difficult. It's way more difficult than just playing chess, because I need to cover so many things. I think that's what they mean by like 4D chess, because I need to make a move that's going to be winning against several different moves. Okay, we pulled it off. We are going into a Von Hennig Gambit against number 1 in the arena, this candidate master, who so far seems prepared for the best lines of the Von Hennig. But we got the Gambit glasses on, and they're thinking, let's roll. Let's roll. Thank you all. Thank you. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait, Queen C8 was a strange move that we need to get back to after the game. It's almost like they were prepared for this. Do I play D5 or do I just go like with Queen E2? Probably just with Queen E2. My suspicion is, well, King F7 have Queen C4? It doesn't necessarily have a threat. That's the other thing. Not that I know what Black's next move is going to be. Bishop is totally tied down owing to this. Let's go with Queen E2. Queen C8 is rare. I see Queen D7, I see Queen D6. So here, right, you want to tuck your king back in there and maybe play Bishop F7. I don't want you to do that. If I go here and there's like something like Knight B6, what's going on? Knight D8. King moves. No, but that's not actually good. If I go here, King G8. My heart is still, like, recovering. It's unbelievably stressful. Take. Knight takes. Knight G5 ends the game. King G8, Queen C4. But the thing is, takes, they can go pawn takes. They go pawn takes. Then, with Queen C4, Knight B6. Okay. Okay, takes. Pawn takes seems forced to me. I did kind of create this square for them. But, yeah, because knight takes would just be a blunder. I had this and this. So, check. I do probably have a draw, because, like, this Queen E6 is probably too strong. So, knight G5 here. Let's just check, repeat. It's not what I want, though. I want, like, this here. And then I want, like, rook F6. It's not working. 6. This is the other idea. Because I don't want you to go here. Okay. This is okay. I think King G8 is now no longer such a safe spot for them. Because, like, let's say the same thing happens and they go with that defense. Now with this open, yeah, I don't think they could go to that. So I think here, Queen C4, Knight B6, Knight G5, could just be very strong just with this. Simple stuff. Queen c4, knight b6, and even just backing up. I liked knight e4 there a lot. It could have been even better. But I think this was safer. Knight b6, because if I give this like double check, it's very cute for a move, but then they go here and they still are covering everything. Very good player here going up against my Von Hennig Gambit. Knight b6, queen b3. And now you're stuck along here. You can't get the king off of that. I'm just staying here. I got the rook to e1 now, right? That was the difference. That was the difference. So, like, I could do that. I can leave the knight here for a moment. Now, at worst, after rook e8, I'll have, like, knight c7 and take this. But I wanted maybe something at best. That's probably what I gotta do. Okay. It's not a bad at worst. Knight c7. So, let's take the more active rook. I'm not taking that rook. If I have that choice, which I do. G7. Let's take this one. Or unless... Can I trade and then knight e6? Trade and then knight e6. No, wait, but this should probably just be very good. Trade and then knight e6 could be very good. No, wait, actually... Yes. I can't believe I just did that, because I think the other option was very safe. But I want this. Do you go king h8? I'm actually not convinced I made the best choice there, but... Okay, rook f6 now. Queen just seems a little jammed in. They're able to just undo that, right? Thought I'd have something here. Don't think I do. Oh, queen g4 maybe I had? No, they have this. I didn't see this. I should have gone queen g4. This. Just need to be able to move my queen without losing this knight. To generate something. This is annoying. Yeah, okay, well done. Well done to them. They held me off. Should have just... I think I had him. Yeah, I did. Wow. Just take it. I'm not even really down material here. I have a rook and a pawn for 2 bishops, and then just follow it with an 84. Rook and a pawn for 2 bishops with this level of attack and these poor pieces. But I got really cute here with, like, rook takes and check. I should have just... I mean, I should have just taken this. I mean, both of these were bad. Like, yeah. I mean, this was actually their only option to save themselves. Just run to the corner. I thought rook takes f6 in all cases would be strong, but this is their best defense. Run to the corner and bishop g6, and here they're okay. Okay, oh well. Let's get back to it. Oh, well defended by them. Well defended by them. Make sure to subscribe here on YouTube if you're watching here for more Gambit full content and to learn how to play these openings. For example, oh, I was gonna play one of my Gambits, but then they played this lame move. Okay. I don't know what to say. Don't know what to say. Set up like a London against this. This is already black. Should be a little bit better, but they can prepare e4 or something. I don't know. Is this a good idea? Maybe. What to do? What to do? What to do? Is this annoying? Maybe. I'm just gonna play like super duper solid. Just not go for anything. As white. It's a free country. Yeah, that actually might not have been a great decision because I did just give them something. I mean, on the other hand, maybe not. Queen takes b7, rook a7, right? Holds this, and then I win d2. Unless I'm just kind of seeing things. Queen takes a2, queen takes b7. Wanted to jump around to knight a4 potentially. Rook takes. Okay. I thought they would play rook takes to keep this. They just want to trade everything. They're just a big peacemaker. I'm not a peacemaker, but they're gonna. But now I have this. Am I winning something? Because before you had rook c1 when there were 2 rooks. Here. Gotta come after you. Oh, rook c1 I should play to tie him down, right? Okay, I'm going after this pawn. c5 I want knight d5 for hopping around a little bit. Okay, 7. c1? Yeah? Okay, so rook c1. Right here. Why can't I win a pawn? Yes. Oh no, I thought that was mate. Should take the straw. Oh, they didn't want it. Oh, no, I just lost. Okay. Stupid. Dum 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 dum. Okay, we got another Goring. This loses a piece, so they have to play like that. here I was gonna go pawn takes. Here they lose this. This option. Okay. I want this pawn back. Can I get b7? Yeah. I can get b7 no matter what. Want to stay up a pawn here. I might choose like a really solid option, actually. Which is this. I could have gone for the other one. I really could have, but I like this, and I'm just going to target a7, bring my rook to c1 and d7. So if I take a7 here, take. No, I will lose this. So then, okay, smart of them to try to trade rooks. Okay, we'll just grab it, right? Right, so otherwise, rook a8, if they distracted me with the rook trade here, could have picked off this. I think I had a few options. c5 played. Okay, my bishop can get trapped if I ignore it. So, well, that actually really narrows down my options. That was a good move. I didn't see this. Rook c1, rook a8, here, trade, take a2. That's my only choice. This would trap me. They could play it. Or they go for this. So if I go for a4, takes a5. It's kind of interesting, just running it. But nothing wrong with just simple defense. Should the king come to e4? Yes, but then it gives this. Do we take that route? I mean, it's slower. What do we want then? I actually have a little bit of time here, which is nice. So, if I go for c2, king e8, king f2, king d7, king e3, king c6, king e4. That's probably not what we want. Well, the king can't really step to c6. It would step to c8 and then come all the way here. That's actually their big plan. So, if I allow this, trade c5, it's not clear that that's going to win. If I play b4 right now, take c7, it's not really my top choice either. This is the most compelling. Rook d3 takes. Maybe I go like rooks. No. Rook d3. Yeah, let's start with a4. And I'm just gonna bring it all the way up, right? Even a5. c4, I have rook takes. Oh, rook a5, rook c7. I don't have rook c7 though, because they have rook takes a7, takes, and bishop c5 check at the end. So c4 here could be a good move for that reason. What would I do? It's actually really annoying. I didn't see that. a6, cb3. Bishop b6. Is that crazy? cb6. They're going for this. a6, cb3. Bishop b6. I mean, they have even b2 there, which is a problem. Yeah, b2 is the problem. So, well, if I go rook c4, rook a5, and like bishop b8, they're still okay after like rook b5, right? So this isn't what I wanted. I didn't want to trade this stuff. I didn't see this. Thought I didn't have rook c7 here. So a6. 6 rook a5. Alright, this is my only move. Not a lot of choice here. They can just make this trade. I was kind of surprised they went for that. Is that a mistake? Wait, now I'm up a cleaner pawn again. Oh, wait. Oh. Oh, no, wait, that was dumb. Now I lost it. Okay. Do it, take it. No, it's not actually winning. Ugh, wait, I can't draw this in 3.7 with no increment. So stupid, I just don't have enough time. This endgame should probably be winning. If I did it right. This endgame should probably be winning, but I don't know. I just need more time on my clock. Or to play with increment. Okay. Yeah, we thinking too much. We thinking too much. Okay. Oh, man. I'm exhausted. Here we go. We're just gonna go with this. We're just gonna go with this. Well, now it's not very effective. I have a4. Wait, this just wins. Or no, it doesn't win. Take g2, take f6. It does win. Bishop moves and I take g7. Yes. Take e5, I trade queens and win the bishop. Take here, I take here. Rook's not hanging. Bishop's hanging. Take g7 next. Take g7 here. I don't think you can do anything about them both. Okay, we got him. Long day at the office for me. Could take it. It's also not really going anywhere. I'll just take it. Ooh, spicy. Yeah, we're up a rook and a piece here, though. Oh my goodness. What's... Okay, let's go here. I'm so tired. Just so out of it. We're gonna get this. I'll just take it and take it. One could have done that and just probably ran away. Takes C2 over C1, otherwise just train queens, piece up endgame. Come here and here. Pretty simple stuff. I don't know. Throw something at him. Honestly, yes. King of pawn endgame, if you're up a pawn, or especially two, unless it's like some concrete circumstances, you'll pretty much be winning every time. For example, I'll just make a passer over here. Not a lot you can do, you gotta run that way, and then I'll make a passer over here. Yep. It's a nice way to just liquidate into a definitely winning endgame. Okay, GG. Okay, I am really, really tired right now, but I will stream again when I'm not really, really tired. So, subscribe here on YouTube for more Gambit full content. Learn how to play this full repertoire on the link tree. Go to the link tree. It's the link you see right there. Join the Discord to stay up to date on everything and discuss with your fellow Gambit chads. But this is the Gambit repertoire that they don't know. You just click on one. You learn how, like, I don't know what to do against the London. Boom. Full repertoire. Everything to do against the London. Awesome Gambit that they've never seen before. So that's what this channel is all about. Appreciate y'all. I'll see you next time.